Imagine this is the city where you live. Let's call it Boomtown. Nice place, right? Well, downtown Boomtown is booming. Right now, there are 20 cranes above the skyline. There are office buildings going up, condos, mixed-use buildings, schools, and healthcare facilities. Altogether, there are about 5,000 construction jobs. All that construction work in downtown Boomtown is known as Boomtown's commercial construction market. Now, within the Boomtown market, some of those construction sites are union projects and some are non-union. On the union jobs, the contractors who run those projects have agreed to hire only union carpenters and to honor all the provisions of a Master Labor Agreement, or MLA. That means, among other things, those workers will earn union wages and work under a collective bargaining agreement. On the non-union jobs, there are no such agreements, not to mention guarantees on wages. Workers on those sites may even be cheated out of their hard-earned wages, with no one to turn to for help. Now let's talk about market share and what that means to you.
Market share is just a basic formula. How many jobs are in an area and how many of them are being performed by union signatories and union members.
Here in Boomtown, 70% of the construction jobs are union and 30% are non-union. That means our union market share is 70%.
Market share is how much of the construction industry we control. We got greater market share, we'll get better wages for ourselves, better benefits for our families, and better work in the community.
If you're at 70% market share, which is our international goal to reach, you can pretty much drive the contract talks when you sit down because you're controlling the lion's share of the market.
We feel that 70% market share is where we really leverage the industry, and our wage and benefit package pretty much becomes the standard.
The more market share we have, the stronger we are as a union. When we have market share, we have more control over wages and work hours, safety standards, and benefits.
The contractors can look at you and say, you have value. That's why we're sitting here talking to you. You know, you as carpenters are a good business decision for us.
Market share varies across North America.
In the Southern California market, Las Vegas market, we're doing pretty well.
Our strongest market share is in the St. Louis region, right at 80 to 85%.
We have about 12 to 14 square blocks downtown Miami, 85, 90%. We're very blessed to have Disney World. We have the Cape Canaveral.
You know, we do very well in the urban areas, but it doesn't take long before the market share goes down in those outlying areas.
So you get out of those areas that we control, and quite frankly, 5% on a good day.
In Boomtown, we're doing okay on market share, but we need to do more. Even though we're at 70% now, an economic recession could come along and easily flip those numbers from 70-30 to 30-70, or worse.
Times may be good now, everybody's very busy, but what happens when it slows down?
Fear is a great motivator, but we never miss an opportunity to talk about other regions of the country that used to be at a 75-80% market share and now are in single digits or less.
So how do we protect our market share and gain even more?
The greatest way the rank and file member can impact market share is to be a productive professional. If you want to command union wages and benefits that are here, instead of the non-union wages that are here without any benefits, you have to be able to make that up in productivity and efficiency.
You need to go in and do your day's work. Training is very, very important, and let's do it right.
We have to get up every morning, number one, do our job for our contractor, and number two, we have to be active in our union.
You have to go to your local union meetings. You have to be a voice in the community.
Members can get involved with the organizing departments at the councils. Members can get involved on the political side, door knocking for candidates.
Know who gets that job, whether it's a union carpenter or it's a non-union carpenter, can happen right at your city council.
You know, you bring 100 carpenters to a town hall meeting, your voice is definitely going to be heard.
And when those city council members see members from the community advocating for work in a certain direction, that makes a huge impact and can create hundreds and hundreds of jobs. I wouldn't even just say that there's an option for members to get involved. I would say that if members do not get involved, we will not get the market share that we need.
So it's critically important that individuals step up. They absolutely do make a difference.